In this video, we will cover the next part of the algorithm mechanisms, that are how to actually write algorithm for any specific problem. So let us see one example, that is write an algorithm to calculate the area of rectangle. As in the last video, I have listed how to write the algorithm and what is actually algorithm. With the reference of that video, we will try to write the next algorithm problems. That is, first of all, we will start thinking on this problem and try to write it in plain statements. So, we will start like start, or we can write it in a terms of a steps. So for example, step 1, and this step 1 is nothing but, for example, start procedure. Okay, then coming with this to the next part, we will take the next step, that is what is the problem statement. We have to write the algorithm to calculate area of rectangle. So, what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is nothing but the length and breadth. So, area equals to L into B. This formula we all know. So, simply convert it into a programming or the problem statements. How to? First of all, we have to accept these values. Means accept value of L and B. Means user will take these values. Then what is the next step? Next step is nothing but we have to calculate the area. So we will write it like calculate area, so that A equals to L into B. Okay. Here is the our actual logic development. Next step is nothing but display this area. So we will write like print area, so that A, and then last is nothing but the last procedure, that is the, as we had started this procedure, we have to stop the procedure. Okay, this is actual algorithm you have to write for any problem statement. So this is the simple problem statement we had covered in this session. We will take another example of how to write algorithm for the different problems. We will take one example like write an algorithm to, what is the task? To calculate percentage of student. So how to calculate the percentage of student? It is much more easier task. You, depending on user requirement or situation, the subject may vary, but we all know that globally every percentage or any exam having the minimum 6 subjects. So we will start with the mechanism like we will accept 6 subject marks, make their total, then take their percentage by calculating actually by formula and print the mechanism. Okay. So how we will start? We will start with the first step. That is nothing but start the procedure. So we will start the procedure. Okay. Then what is the actual formula? We will calculate the total of subject 1, subject so on up to 6. Means we will take the 6 subject marks, then calculate the percentage. How we will take percentage? Total divided by 600 into 100 is nothing but the percentage. Simply we have to convert these formulas into steps. So what will be the next step? Step number 2, that is accept name and marks in 6 subject, so that subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, so on up to subject 6. What will be the next step? Step number 3 will be you have to calculate the total. So total equals to subject 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What will be the next mechanism? You have to calculate the percentage. So next step is nothing but the calculate percentage, that is total divided by 600 into 100. Okay, we had calculate the percentage. Then what we have to calculate? Then as we have calculated our percentage, only step remains, that is display the percentage. So we will print the percentage. Okay, so that print percentage, and next and last step is nothing but the stop the procedure. Okay, so this is all about how to write algorithm for any problem statement. Means first of all, how we will think on any problem. We read the problem carefully. As in this problem, we have to calculate percentage of student. So what is the actual formula behind the percentage of student? We have to take the marks in dash dash subjects, then take their total, then divide by that number of subject total marks and into 100 is nothing but the calculation of the percentage. So simply we had listed this our thinking into a plain English statement, and this is known as a algorithm for that problem. We will take another statement to calculate the algorithm. That is nothing but write an algorithm to check whether given number is positive or not. Whether given number is positive or not. Okay, we have to calculate the algorithm for this problem statement. So, first of all, we will start with the step, that is start the procedure. Okay, then whether given number means you have to accept only one number from the user. So you will accept it from a user, that is accept number, so that n. Okay, from the user. As we all knows that the numbers less than 0 are negative and numbers greater than 0 are positive. So simply apply this logic in the plain English terms. That is, we have to check number with the 0. Means how? Check if number is less than 0. Question mark. As we all know that if loop having the two conditions true and false. If it is true means if yes, then we will display some mechanisms. For example, this is the first step, this is the second step, this is the third step. Okay. Then, if it is yes, then we will try to write some statement, and if it is no, then we will try to write another statement. That is, if it is yes, then in the next term, that is the fourth number states, we will write number is, if it is less than 0 means number is negative. Okay, and then how we will write? Go to step 4. Okay, otherwise go to step 5. How to write this go to step 4 or 5? We will list our statements clearly and then apply such mechanisms. So we will write in the fifth number step, that is number is positive. Okay. and at the last we will write stop the procedure. What we had actually done here, only think on that problem and try to write in a plain English statement. So these are the some basic mechanism or problems which will gives us the idea about how to write the algorithm in actual mechanisms. So this is all about algorithm writing. Thank you so much.